Are you trying to lose weight but you don't know what to drink? I'm sure you've heard that it's bad to drink your calories.
Sugary sodas, fancy coffee drinks, sweet teas, and energy drinks. They taste great, but one drink can easily account for hundreds of calories without filling you up at all. And all that sugar tends to leave you craving even more sweets later.
So okay, high sugar drinks are probably not the answer.
Then there are diet drinks. From a calorie standpoint, they're definitely better. But personally, I started becoming uncomfortable drinking artificial sweeteners every single day. Most diet sodas and drinks are sweetened with aspartame. And in 2023, the WHO's Cancer Research Agency classified aspartame as possibly carcinogenic.
Now, to be clear, the science is still debated and the evidence is not conclusive. But after hearing these concerns for decades, I personally decided I wanted a different option. Honestly, even aside from that, I just felt a million times better after I quit my daily Diet Coke habit. But I know what some of you are thinking. Please don't take away my one little indulgence that is just for me. Trust me, I get it. I don't want to live in a world where the only option is plain old boring water all day long. So what are we supposed to do?
Well, after years of trying to find a healthy drink that actually tasted good, I eventually found something that checked every box for me. Iced green tea sweetened naturally with stevia and just a little honey. And honestly, it changed everything for me.
As a woman in my 40s, I wanted a drink that was weight neutral. I'd already been through enough gaining and losing weight with having my children. I wanted something sustainable long term, not some health hack that would eventually turn out to be terrible 20 years later.
And I also wanted joy. I wanted something I genuinely enjoyed drinking every day.
So as a registered nurse, I did a deep dive and started researching different drinks and sweeteners and what their health benefits were long term. What I found about green tea honestly surprised me.
Study after study showed benefits for heart health, brain health, inflammation, metabolism, blood sugar control, and even cancer risk reduction. One Japanese study followed over 40,000 adults for 11 years and found that people who regularly drank green tea had lower rates of heart disease, stroke, and overall tended to live longer.
Now, obviously, green tea is not magic. It's not going to suddenly transform your life overnight. But when I looked at the overall health profile, the evidence was honestly pretty convincing.
So I started experimenting with different green teas until I found my favorite. Mine is Temple of Heaven green tea, by the way. The only problem was I didn't really love drinking green tea hot. So eventually I came up with an easy iced tea recipe that I actually craved. Now I make a gallon almost every night and put it in the fridge before bed.
Then I started researching sweeteners. I wanted to know if I'm going to drink something every single day, what sweetener actually has the best long-term risk and benefit profile. After reading a lot of research, 2 sweeteners consistently rose to the top for me.
Stevia and monk fruit. Partly because the research looked reassuring overall, but also because they both come from plants rather than being fully artificial sweeteners. Stevia comes from the stevia plant, and monk fruit comes from what's often called Buddha fruit.
Personally, I use pure stevia extract because it's much cheaper, but monk fruit is also a great option. Now I know what many of you are thinking, but stevia's aftertaste is terrible. And honestly, if you use too much of it, it definitely doesn't taste good.
Pure stevia powder is about 250 times sweeter than sugar. So if you overdo it even a little bit, the flavor gets bitter fast.
That was the first thing I learned. Less is more.
For the full gallon of iced tea I make, I only use 1/4 teaspoon of pure stevia powder.
Then I discovered something else. If I add just a little bit of sugar or real honey, the aftertaste of stevia completely disappears.
So for 1 gallon of iced tea, I use 1/4 teaspoon pure stevia powder, plus either 1/4 cup sugar or about 3 tablespoons of honey. And honestly, it tastes amazing.
This drink has helped me to maintain my weight, drink far less soda, and actually enjoy what I'm drinking every day. And maybe this sounds silly, but I genuinely feel happier knowing there's no lack of joy in my life just because I'm trying to be healthy. I still get my little treat every day, it just happens to also be good for me. Now, if you'd like, in the next video, I can show you exactly how I make my gallon of iced tea every night, including the exact tea brewing method and the little trick I use to make sure it's fast and tasty. So if you'd like to see that video next time, comment in iced tea in the comment section. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section as well. And let me know what drinks you love that help you to stay on track and healthy without feeling deprived.